Our lungs never rest. They keep life-giving oxygen flowing into our bodies while expelling carbon dioxide in a rhythmic exchange that is one of the many marvels of human physiology. A properly functioning respiratory system is incredibly important to good health, but the lungs also represent a delicate organ that is constantly under attack from environmental forces in the modern age. Everything that hangs in the air can potentially pass into your lungs, and some of those substances can wear on the health of this vital organ. Fortunately, there are a host of holistic medicine remedies that can help you protect your respiratory system from ambient threats in the air, whether they stem from smog, pollution, excess ozone, smoke from wildfires, or viruses and bacteria. These herbal medicines can help you prevent illness and lung damage by proactively strengthening your lungs and guarding them against threats. By using herbal remedies, you can safely and gently protect your respiratory system from potential issues. In this video we describe 10 powerful herbs that not only clears mucus from your lungs, but also protects your lungs from harmful ambient threats in the air. Before proceeding, do consider subscribing to this channel for more natural healing tips in the future. Number 1. Peppermint. Peppermint isn't just a delicious additive that can provide a pop of flavor to your favorite dishes and teas. It's also a powerful natural antihistamine, which means it can be particularly helpful in supporting the health of the respiratory system. It can prevent foreign bodies and allergens from causing inflammation in your respiratory tract, which keeps airways free and open. Number 2. Osha root. This powerful herb hailing from the Rocky Mountains has been used by indigenous cultures for centuries as a respiratory system cure-all. The root of the plant is used to cure coughs and colds as well as a wide range of other lung-related conditions. It relieves congestion while also increasing blood flow to the lungs. That 1-2 punch makes it a powerful full-spectrum lung care herb. Number 3. Mullein. Mullein has long been known as a lung-boosting plant that is a keystone of traditional medicine. This weedy herb can be taken internally when a dry cough or scratchy throat is among the symptoms, as it increases production of mucus in inflamed membranes. It can also be formulated into a poultice that is spread on the chest to draw out infection and reduce inflammation. Number 4. Lungwort. Another long-used herb for respiratory health is lungwort, a weed known to grow in damp, pristine locations. The herb is rich in antioxidants that support overall health but are particularly effective in boosting respiratory function. It's been used since at least the 1600s as a lung remedy and is ground into a powder for supplement use or used as a tea. Number 5. Astragalus. Astragalus is an herb that provides a powerful proactive measure that can help fight off respiratory illnesses such as the flu. It's loaded with antioxidants, so it's an effective immune system booster. That makes it perfect for fighting off colds and flu. It's also an effective treatment for asthma as well. Number 6. Eucalyptus. For many years, eucalyptus oil has been used to relieve coughing. It has also proven to help you get the mucus out of your chest. Inhaling vapor made with eucalyptus essential oil can loosen mucus so that when you do cough, it's expelled. Consuming eucalyptus tea will produce the same effect. Number 7. Thyme. Thyme helps fight respiratory infections and is a natural expectorant that serves as an antiseptic and helps expulse mucus. It's also good for soothing coughs and fighting nasal congestion. To get the best of it, you can prepare it as a tea and drink 2 to 3 cups in a day. Number 8. Plantain leaf. Plantain leaf is a common, widespread herb that grows close to the ground in a radial pattern not unlike a dandelion. It's not associated with the fruit of the same name but can be found in overgrown lawns and meadows. It is primarily used as a topical application, but it provides soothing relief to respiratory distress and inflammation. Number 9. Oregano. Oregano oil is recommended for tackling respiratory problems during a cold or flu. It can be used with steam inhalation, where you add a few drops of the oil to hot boiling water and inhale the steam with a towel draped over your head. It is also good at combating flu in addition to coughing. You can also use it with a balm to rub it over your chest to sleep in peace at night. And the last one in our list is number 10, garlic. Garlic can be used as a natural expectorant which can help in breaking down phlegm buildup. Antimicrobial properties of garlic can help in fighting viral, fungal and bacterial infections which causes respiratory glands to produce more phlegm. Including more garlic in your diet can help in eliminating excess phlegm from the body. Protecting your lungs is an investment in your overall health given the importance of a properly functioning respiratory system. It's important to remember that the body produces mucus at all times. Having some phlegm isn't necessarily a problem. When you notice excess mucus, it's usually in response to being sick. Once you're healthy again, things should go back to normal. Contact your doctor if you're concerned by either how much phlegm you have or the amount of phlegm has dramatically increased or you have other symptoms that worry you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our Natural Healing channel for future health tips. The Healing Factor is a motivated team that produce high-quality educational videos about natural healing for you. Stay connected and wish you great health.